Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to the second Mary O's session, the second Mary O's virtual session.
Yes.
Sorry, there's been 5 whole years of sessions before this. And as you might notice, we are here on a Monday night. That's because we being the Mary O's executive board, have decided that we're going to do we're going to do 2 sessions per week for as long as we're able to, because everybody's stuck in their houses and this is such a difficult time. I think it's good for us all to get together and laugh and play some tunes and make jokes and all that sort of stuff. So if you haven't come to the session before, especially the virtual session, and you're not sure what we are doing here, I won't go through all the specifics. There's a description section below this video. You can just push description and read all about the Mary O's session. The awkwardness quotient is already off to a good start here. Okay, but I'm going to tell you some silly things that we're going to be doing tonight. The Mary O's session is always a little bit silly in the best of ways, but we're making it extra silly on our virtual sessions just because I think we can all use a little laughter and silliness in the world right now. So you might notice that I'm wearing this ridiculous green dress, and Chris is also dressed up in this beautiful button-down shirt.
Yep.
And the reason is because we've decided that we're going to have a theme for the session each week. And it's going to be pre-announced, but tonight it's not pre-announced, so this is a test of your innovative skills. And the theme is things that you were going to wear on St. Patrick's Day. So if you have things that you were going to wear on St. Patrick's Day, and you want to put them on right now or in a few moments and send us a picture, we are going to put some of the pictures up on the screen later today. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be you in your St. Patrick's outfit, but we're going to give extra credit points to people who are in theme. So if you want to send the picture, you can send it to tunes@tune.supply. There is no .com in that. tunes@tune.supply. And Chris, the tech wizard, will show some of these pictures later. Okay. What else? Oh, this is highly experimental. We're going to do all sorts of fancy things today. So if anything messes up, then it messes up. It messes up. We're all figuring out this new world that we're in. Okay, and we are at Mary O's tonight. So make sure you put your drinks in with the bartender. We ordered drinks before we started here, so we'll show you what we have here. I have here Alaskan hard seltzer. Mary had this on special order tonight from Alaska. It's really, really great. And
I've
Chris,
got a Pilsner, generic Pilsner from.
it's not generic. It was really expensive.
It was Garnerville, New York.
Great. Okay, so we have some local New York beer and some local Alaskan beer. So put your orders in for later. And one last thing. Oh, sorry.
Cheers.
I'm sorry. Cheers. Cheers to you all out there. And one last thing is our new format for this session and for all future sessions, hopefully, is Chris and I are just hosting the sessions and being silly.
Yep.
Me especially. And then we have 2 guest artists who will be playing later on pre-recorded videos. So tonight that's James Cleveland and Darin Kelly. And so they will be coming up in a moment. But to get us all started off, Chris and I are going to lead you off on a set of tunes. The tunes are Out on the Ocean, Young Tom Ennis, and Legacy Jig. And remember, if you're at home, put your earphones in. It's a little bit easier to play along if the feed is going into your ear there. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Okay, I was looking at the comments there. It looks like some people are having glitches in the internet. Well, there's not much we can do about that at the moment, but this video is recorded, right? So we'll be able to put up the recorded version?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are having glitches, we will put up the full version from our recording later without any glitches on it. So sorry about that, but don't worry. You can watch this however many times that you want to later. Okay, so we are going to switch over to our guest artists now. I had a few comments last week that I was playing too fast, and I was playing too fast just there. So I asked James Cleveland, my fellow teacher at the Irish Arts Center, to give us a few tunes tonight, and they're going to be on the slow side so that everybody out there can play along. So I will let him introduce them, and remember, if you joined late, the theme of the night is things you were going to wear on St. Patrick's Day if you had been able to wear them. That is why I'm wearing this green dress, which is actually quite hard to plan, so I'm actually glad that I didn't wear it on St. Patrick's Day. But send your pictures to tunes@tune.supply, and we will get them loaded up to play for you later. But right now, I'm going to hand you over to James Cleveland and Darin Kelly.
Thanks. Hi there, Caitlin and Chris. Thanks so much. And thank you, Mimi and Bob and all those that put this together, and everyone at Mario's, all the session players, and to you for watching. My name's James Cleveland. I'll be your host for the next bit or so. And we'll start off with some marches. These are 3 marches. The first is the Centenary March in D. Then we'll go into Sean South, otherwise known as Roddy McCorley, in G. And we'll finish with Dawning of the Day in D. And Dawning of this Day is especially for my Fiddle 1 students. Okay. 1, 2, 3. once more. Okay, let's see what we're doing next.
Okay. Sorry, there was some premature clapping there. Sorry. Great. I hope you guys liked the marches there. While we were away, I placed an order with Mary for some chicken pot pies. Is that okay? I've ordered one for you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah.
Okay, great. And you guys can place your orders too with Mary. Or if you're in the East Village in walking distance, you can go over and get some food from Mary. She's still open for business right now, and I'm sure would like the company. Let's see. We have received a few pictures already. One from TJ, which I'm scared to open, but we will open it shortly.
Yep.
And keep sending in your pictures because we're going to put them on the screen a little bit later. Oh, somebody's playing next door.
Yeah,
Did you
I
hear
hear
that?
that. That's weird.
That's
Maybe we should
really-
see what that is.
Yeah, that's weird because usually we can't hear anything in our apartment except for construction, but there's like two people playing. It sounds like trad music, actually.
Hey!
Oh, hello. We didn't
Marios.
see you there.
How
We
are
were
y'all
just
doing?
busy dancing and singing to the B part of Frank's.
So we want to send love from South Carolina, where we are quarantining for the foreseeable future. We're here with our instruments. We're here with only the most important foodstuffs: Godiva chocolates, Goya chickpeas,
Large can of crappy coffee.
happy coffee,
Um,
and a lot of chips.
a lot of chips.
For Felicia. I'm thinking of you. So sending our love. We miss you all very much, and we want to thank Caitlin and Chris and Bob and Mimi and Mary and James for hosting tonight. What a wonderful thing for us to be able to share in a Mario session, a Thursday night Mario session on a Tuesday.
Ryan, still,
It's
still
still-
Monday.
it's
Still
not.
Monday.
Losing
Still
track of time,
Monday.
guys.
Yeah,
Losing
yeah.
track of time.
We miss you all. We look forward to seeing you in person sometime soon. Stay happy and healthy.
Thanks. Hi there.
I don't know what that was.
Okay, we're doing pretty well on the tech so far. Thanks, Ryan, for calling in. Great. Okay, well, we'll have a few more special guests as the night goes on. But for now, let's go to James's second set. I forgot what it is. I think he's going to introduce it. And we're going to load up your picks during this set, so send them in if you have them.
So our good friend Stanley Ryger used to start the Dempsey session with marches, and I like to carry on that tradition. So let's play some reels next. The first will be the wedding reel, followed by My Love is in America, followed by Pachelbel's Frolics, all in the key of D, though Pachelbel uses the chord changes of the Pachelbel canon. That's why it sounds like that. Okay. Boom, boom. Yeah, I was messing up there at the end, but I think you get the gist of it. So,
Yay! Thank you, James. Thank you.
Very nice.
And I also wanted to tell you who is playing guitar there again. That's Darin Kelly. He is an amazing guitarist and also trumpet player. He's not breaking out the trumpet during this session, but
Not
he said, I don't know if he was being serious, but he said that he would play the tuba the next
Really?
time he's on.
Huh.
So I'm never going to have him again here. No, I'm joking. Maybe we'll have him play the tuba next time.
Yeah.
That would be really great. That reminds me of when we had a trombone at Mario's. Were you there that night?
I was there.
It was actually
Yeah,
quite nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, and Isaac's played saxophone.
Yeah.
So all instruments welcome here at Mario's as usual. I'm done with my drink though. So Mary, can we get another drink? Oh, it's over here already. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. So wow, look what Mary got. Mary
That's
got
so
us
nice.
another Alaskan liquor here. It's from Fairbanks, and it's frozen farmer vodka from Arctic Harvest.
That's
Would
so
you
nice of
like
her.
some?
Sure, I'd love some.
Great.
Just a
Okay.
little bit.
Just you don't want a heavy pour like last time?
No, thanks.
Like that?
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, great. There you go. So everybody get your vodka out, which I'm sure you're having sitting next to you. Okay. And we'll have a little toast. What shall we toast to? I think friends.
Dear friends.
To friends. Thanks
Cheers.
for joining us, everybody. Oh, that's tasty.
Really nice.
Oh, wow. So everybody, next time you're up in Fairbanks, Alaska, please stop by our local distilleries and breweries.
And breweries.
There's some good alcohol up in Alaska. Okay, so we only had 2 pictures come in. I'm very disappointed in all of you. However, it is true that you didn't have very much time to get your pictures ready. So we will announce the theme for next session later on. But for now, we're going to show you the 2 pictures that came in. And to do this, we have to go to a black screen, so don't be alarmed. We're still here. You can go to the black screen so we can make sure. Okay, we're still here. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Okay, here's the first one. This is from, oh my gosh. Can you guys guess who this is? Any guesses? I think we're a little delayed on the internet. This is none other than TJ, as you might expect,
Yes.
in his St. Patrick's Day outfit. That is pretty special. Okay, and we got one other one. This is not a human in this picture, in case you're worried there. That's costume that Robert Yelk was planning to wear, but did not get to wear, so he sent in a picture of that. And that's all the pictures we received, so I'm not sure this was a success, but I hope we can continue getting pictures from you guys.
It was a great idea.
It was a great idea,
Yeah.
and we will expand upon this
Yeah.
idea for the future.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, I think I hear Mary calling from over there.
Maybe that's our food order.
Oh, it might be our food order. Yeah.
Caitlin, your chicken pot pie is ready. Caitlin, your chicken pot pie is ready in the thanks TJ bowls.
Oh wow.
Oh,
That's
here's
lovely.
here's our chicken pot pies from Mary. Should we just have one little bite and then
Yeah.
we'll go to the next one?
Mhm.
Oh wow, this is not chicken pot pie. This is
That looks like broccoli.
broccoli and cheese pie. Oh wow.
Lovely. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary, for
So great.
the pot pie. We are going to keep eating our pot pies while we go to James for a song.
Hey everybody, how about a song? I was thinking of John O'Dreams, which is a song that I heard from the singing of Christy Moore. It's in the key of D, and the melody is by Tchaikovsky, so you can say, hey, we played Tchaikovsky at the Mario session. Has a place in the middle where I'll just play and hum so you can play along on that beautiful melody. When midnight comes, good people homeward tread. Seek now your blankets and your feather bed. Home is the rover, his journey's over. Yield up the nighttime to old John O'Dreams. Yield up the nighttime to old John O'Dreams. Across the hills the sun has gone astray. Tomorrow's cares are many dreams away. The stars are flying, the wind is sighing. Yield up the darkness to old John O'Dreams. Yield up the darkness to old John O'Dreams. Both man and master in the night are one. All things are equal when the day is done. The prince and plowman, the slave and freeman, all find their comfort in old John O'Dreams. All find their comfort in old John O'Dreams. Da-dum, la-di-da-da. La da, la da da dum, da di 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 da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da di da di da dum bum, da da da, la da da dum. And as you sleep, the dreams come winging clear. The hawks of morning cannot harm you here. Sleep is a river, flows on forever. And for your boatman, choose old John O'Dreams. And for your boatman, choose old John O'Dreams.
We need to get our applause button working.
Yeah.
Like
it's
a
delayed.
big, what?
It's pretty delayed.
It's delayed by Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need one of those ones like those big red buttons for the office supply store with
Oh yeah. Staples.
Staples. We know staple button for applause.
Yeah.
Thank you, James, for that lovely song. So now is the time in the session where we have what we like to call the halftime show. If it feels like all of this was kind of a halftime show.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay. So at halftime at Mary O's, our fearless leader, Mimi Buell, stands up and says a few words. And usually she also says that this session is supported by us, not by the bar. So we do have a virtual donation box since we can't send around our physical donation box. And if you would like to donate, the money goes to the leaders. Tonight that's James Cleveland and Darin Kelly. Excuse me. And any money beyond the leader fees will go towards sustaining this until we all can safely go back out into the world. And we are trying to do 2 times a week. So if you have a few bucks, I know it's hard times for everyone. So if you don't have a few bucks, you should just enjoy the music and play along. If you do have a few bucks, you can go in the description, scroll down to the bottom, and there's a link there where you can put some money in the virtual chip jar. And now over to you, Mimi.
Hello, session friends. What a week. Oh my gosh. But on the good side, look who's here. Why, it's Josh. He'll nap on the bed as I fill my head with Darin's and James's tunes and panache. Thank God that Al Gore invented the internet. Thanks to him, we are working on our tune skill set through the wonder of web. We're together to play, and YouTube's way better than a tangled cassette. Don't forget to chip into the box. And see you soon. Bye.
Yes.
Great. Lovely.
That was Mimi's beautiful poem. She bestows upon us a poem every week for the guest artists, which I really want to put into a book
Yeah.
and sell, because I think that we could probably sell them for a lot of money.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're really well-written poems, and the wordsmithing is just incredible. Plus, there was Josh. That's Mimi's dog, Josh, if you haven't met him before. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm going to tell you the theme for next week. Okay, so the theme was actually shown in the video that you just watched. The theme is animals. So you can dress up as an animal. That seems like the weirdest thing you might do. But you could also send us a picture of you and your animal. And we will show those during the next session, which is on Thursday, a couple days from now. And the guest leaders for the Thursday session are... Do we have a drum roll?
No.
Let's play something else that we have. Like... Yes, great. The leaders for Thursday are Pat Mangan. Yes, Pat Mangan, and Alan Murray. Yes, great. Okay. So you should tune in Thursday at 8, and they will be joining us. Okay. James has one more set of tunes for us, so we'll go over to him.
Well, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope you had a good time and was able to play some of these tunes. We're going to do some polkas next. Do Maggie in the Woods in G, then Galway Belle's E minor, and then finish up with Rattlin Bog in D. 1, 2, 3. right. Thank you so very much for joining me this evening. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did.
Oh, sorry.
That was the
hi.
end.
That was the end.
Yeah, that was the end.
Sorry. Okay. We're seeing in the comments that there's some glitching going on. We're not sure if that's on our end or on your end, or just generally the fact that everybody in Manhattan right now is watching Netflix.
Yep.
24/7. That
Yes.
seems to be what's going on. So we will try to work on the connection for next time. Sorry about that. Okay, cool. So just a few things before we play our last set and say good night for today. Good day for tonight. What are the things? Oh, yes. So the next leaders for Thursday are Pat Mangan. And Pat Mangan is, you might know him from a little show called Riverdance. Some people have heard of it. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
might be playing in Madison
Could be,
Square Garden
yeah, I
or
don't
something.
know.
Yeah, I don't know. So Riverdance, and Alan Murray, my longtime super friend, Alan Murray, who's in my band, is going to be backing him all the way from Boston. It's some special magic that Chris has rigged up. I don't even know how it works. Okay, and then Chris and I are going to do a concert on my personal YouTube on Friday, and we'll send out information about that. But if you want to just put that in your calendars, we don't even know what time it's going to be at, or we don't know anything about what's going to happen. But it will be on Friday, so we'll let you know about that. Okay. Oh, James just told me he wants to say one more thing,
Oh, yeah.
actually.
So thanks for joining me this evening. I hope you had a good time and were able to play along with some of those tunes. And back to you, Caitlin and Chris. Thanks so much for putting this together, and I was happy to be a part of it. And thanks to Mimi and Bob and everyone at the Mary O session. And a shout out to all the other sessions too in New York City and around the world, especially in New York, the ones I really enjoy. The Sláinte session led by John Nevin, and the Hutton session led by Sarah, and the Landmark led by Don. And there's so many good sessions around, and I hope we can be together soon. Thanks. Back to you, Caitlin and Chris.
Thanks, James. Yes, we are really missing all of you. We're missing seeing any other humans.
Yeah.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. I hope you guys are staying sane and healthy wherever you are. If there's anything we can do to help you from afar, don't hesitate to let us know. We're really glad you could join us today. Oh, James has one more thing to say.
Oh, one last plug. I've been a long-time subscriber to Fiddler magazine, and I have every single issue dating back from its inception, 1994. Comes out 4 times a year. It's an excellent magazine, and I don't have room for them. So if anybody wants them, let me know, and I'll find a way to get them to you. All right. Right, back to you. Thanks.
Great.
This reminds me of this thing that used to be on the radio in Tok, Alaska. Maybe it is still on the radio. Tok is like, I don't know how many people are in Tok, a couple hundred. And my dad is from actually outside of Tok, Alaska, which really shows you, you know, he's from the boonies. It's a beautiful place. And I spent some time there when I was little. And there was a radio show called, oh, my mom is going to have to write it in. It's like Tok Tracks or Moose Tracks or something like that. And it was the Facebook of the day. You call into the radio station and you make an announcement.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody knows whatever you have to say, like, I'm having a barbecue at my house, come over, or whatever that. So maybe the Mario session can function as Moose Tracks. This is making no sense. This is making no sense. We should go
Maybe we should
straight
play a
to
tune.
a set of tunes to end off with. Last time we didn't do the usual Mario's ending tune. Excuse me, because we had a special request. So we're going to do the regular ending tune now, which is the Ashokan Farewell. And sorry, I'm burping from my amazing Alaskan seltzer. Sorry, that's very unladylike. Okay, Ashokan Farewell is first. Farrel O'Gara is second. Father Kelly's is the last one. Thanks, everyone, for joining us tonight. And we hope to see you on Thursday. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. sounds weird when we don't play the applause now.
Yeah.
So you should play
Okay.
it
Great.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks again. I forgot to, for anybody who's following the chronicles of our pet Diplodocus, whose name is Avocado, you might have seen him this whole time. Do you think anybody saw him?
No.
He's right here.
Somebody would have said something.
Avocado has been hiding in the bushes this whole time. He's doing fine. I bought him this little, the tiniest green pepper that we could find for his dinner. So I'm going to go feed Avocado now. Thank you for joining us and for hopefully putting up with our extreme silliness. We miss you guys a lot and hope you're doing well. We can't wait to be back in person at Mario's.
Yep.
Do you have anything to say, Chris?
No.
Okay, great. Thanks again. See you next time.
Bye.
Good night.